I'm almost ready. I'm not ready. Good morning, good evening, good night, everybody. Invite the Save Grandmamas because we need to talk today. Oh, goodness, do I look dark out here? I would, I'm really not this dark. What's happening is it was raining all night. Now we're completely overcast in this desert that people say there's no water in. You can't grow nothing because there's no water in the desert. Hang on. I'm almost ready to go before I get started. I got to make sure I got Dorothy with me. Dorothy is a hair grooming device. So you'll never know when you need to groom a hair. It's a little damn rat out there. That's what they call them, hairs. You'll never need to know. Never know when you need to get a quick shave in or you might need to shave something else. I need to talk about Waldo today. Oh, look, it's not working. I was trying to see if I could get the little animated icon to work. It's not going to work. Nope, been too naughty on Facebook. We've been telling y'all a long time. Y'all need to stop trusting these bastards. Oh, I need my phone. That's what I need. I got coffee, banana, hair grooming device, and chase away some hog device, and my phone. Hold on. Well, how y'all doing this morning? Did y'all watch Tree Big Dell? Did y'all? I hope you did. I hope you did. Because that's the final Tree Big Dell that explained that we've been telling y'all for a long damn time. We don't know the exact scam, but the billionaires are not here to save you, your grandmama, your kids, your nephew, your nieces, your aunts, your uncles. They're here to ensure your enslavement. And Tree Big Dell actually got into it with fine. We're talking about central banking, but that's not what I want to talk about right now. I want to talk about Waldo. Oh, look at that. Ding, 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 ding. Got a signal. Waldo, finding Waldo. We done told y'all they wasn't looking for Waldo. They're like, no, the billionaires are looking for Waldo. Say, no, they're not. They're not. They're looking for profit. That's all they're looking for. Did y'all watch Tree Big Dog before I get into my Waldo analogy? Hopefully y'all did. Hopefully y'all did. I'm gonna take a bite of my banana while I get a response. Hold on. I'm not even fully set up. Where the damn comments at? There's some comments over here. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Is it Sunday? Out here, I'm not even sure what day it is. I just, all I know is it rained like hell last night, like heaven. And I wake up every middle of the night like, ooh, keep raining, ooh, keep raining. Boom, thunderclap. And I get all excited. The first time I won thunder in my life. And everything worked last night, people. Everything worked. All the rain. Oh, that's an airplane. Okay, you hear something in the background like, you got to get ready. Dorothy, come save me. You don't never know. Don't never know out here. Oh, butterflies in the distance. It's beautiful. I wish I could turn this around. Y'all can see the garden area over there, but you can't. So, it's on Patreon. Hold on. Wait. I need to pull up that Facebook here. And let's go on over to StreamYard here so I can see some comments. And I don't think we're going to see, we're not going to see y'all remember the happy rolling, like the faces and the sad faces and the angry faces that we used to have when I was on grid, like, yes, they're not here to say grandma. You see all these angry faces come by. Like, I don't, like, what do you know? You're just on Facebook. Well, yeah, that's part of it. But also some of us worked in the industry. We can tell you that they're frauds. They've been frauds a long time. They are there to deal with side effects. They're there to deal with your symptoms. They are not there to save you nor help you. That would be stupid. No industry bites the hand that feeds them. Disease is what feeds them. They need you to be dis and ease. That's how they make money. So we're going to talk about the fine Waldo. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, got my phone up right there. Oh, look at that. Oh, I am getting little hearts and likes. And oh, look at that. Oh, just love. Y'all see all the love? I see the love now. I can't see the love here because Facebook don't like me, but I can see the love here. All right, there we go. Put that right there. I want to talk about finding Waldo real quick. That's it. Finding Waldo. So now we told you that they didn't know what they was doing. And now they told you that they don't know what the hell they're doing. And they're trying to blame the healthy people. What do you think? What do you think? Is it time to actually listen to people that eat bananas in the morning? Is it time to listen to people that actually live in the ecosystem, eat with the ecosystem, and trust the ecosystem of your body and ecosystem around to do what ecosystem's been doing for billions of years? Or are you going to keep listening to the billionaires? Question. What are you going to do? Y'all invite to save grandmamas? I was thinking about this, and I don't have time to do this. I got welding to do today. I got soldering to do today. I got a backhoe to fix today. I actually got the framing for the houses going up today. I got a bunch of stuff to do today, but unfortunately, we got to deal with people who still think the 1% is here to save them. I have no idea. They're not even lying anymore. I don't watch the news, but if you listen to Tree Big Dell, in which somebody already posted a link, was probably Lori. She's always up on it. You'll know that they were never going to do the things that they thought that they pretended to tell you that they would think they're going to do that we knew they couldn't do because the science said a long time ago, you can't do that. All right. Waldo. All right. Let me make Waldo big for a second. Hold on. Let's put a little Viagra on Waldo. I miss having these tools, and I can't get the things to work now because unfortunately it's just not a priority. Let me hide the heart thing because this thing ain't going to work. You know, living off grid in the wild, you don't set your schedule. The wild set your schedule. And what you need to do, set your schedule. And so I can take a break for a moment and talk about Tree Big Dell. For those of y'all who don't watch him, if you never watched him before, now's the time to click. Not right now, damn it, give me 15 minutes. But today is the time to go watch his last show on Thursday. He finally explained to you that they finally admitted that they have no idea what they're doing. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to put in layman's terms because I'm a layman. Here you go, right here. Go Waldo right here. Let's make Waldo big. Y'all see Waldo? Y'all see how many hairs does Waldo have, right? So y'all, are y'all familiar with finding Waldo? Are y'all familiar with how this works? Y'all young people here, this is the old people here. See, Waldo, see, the game is, let's see, Waldo's going to be out here in the desert. Out here somewhere hiding behind some cactuses and javelinas and hogs. And I need to take a look around real quick because I don't know, mountain lion jump on my back, try to kiss me or something. You know, a walking stick tried to kiss me this morning. What the hell is that? A walking stick was on my sleeping bag like, yeah, I'm a piece of stick. You're not a stick. Damn it, you's a walking stick. Why are you in bed with me? I didn't ask you to be here. Did you take me on a date? Did you buy me a meal? No, you did not. So a little freaky walking stick. Anyway. Waldo, this is how the game works. I'm going to take Waldo and I'm going to put him out here somewhere in the desertification area, somewhere where we destroyed the desert because we like burgers and Happy Meals. And so we destroyed everything. We dried up the land. So now the only thing that can grow out here is things that don't like water, things that operate on very little water. I'm going to put them way out here. You see, there are multiple messages when I talk to y'all. There's always a lot of stuff to tell people. But first, you need to look at Waldo. Try to figure out what he looks like, right? And this is actually easier than what finding real Waldo is, because usually they'll put him in like a thing surrounded by other people that got his hair, his skin, his clothes, and stuff like that. But we won't go there. So now, Waldo has, how many hairs does Waldo have? Probably a couple billion. All right. So here's the game, though. I'm only going to let you look at two of his hairs and try to figure out how two of his hairs, what they look like from a DNA perspective. We'll call them proteins. But he has billions of them, billions of hairs. And those hairs can change at any time. Every time Waldo goes inside of somebody else, they mutate and modify all the different hairs. Oh, what you want to be today? I want to be black. I want to be white. I want to be rainbow. I want to have a spike protein. I don't want to have this. I don't want to have, and they're going to change. But here's the scam, because I'm doing cronyism on you right now. I'm only going to let you look for two characteristics of Waldo, and then you got to find them. Let me ask you a question. You think y'all going to find Waldo? No, you're not. No, you're not. And wait till those hairs start modifying and mutating and changing and doing what they supposed. No, he's not small enough yet. Hold on. Let's get Waldo to the size he's supposed to be. Hang on. You know, we're going to get him to that size. Hold on. Nope. Whoa. Right here. Waldo is now the size he needs to be. Well, no, did I do it? I thought I pressed the button. There we go. All right. Now, where's Waldo? Y'all go find him. Now, listen, if you don't find them, you might die now. All right. So we done took all your soldiers. All right, let's do this. We're going to give y'all billions of soldiers called white blood cells. All right. Now, they all looking for different Waldos, but all of them can only look for the two specifications for Waldo. Right. Because in the natural world, all your white blood cells looking for all the different specifications. His hair, his eye color, all the different types of hairs he has, his teeth, his eyes, his shirt, his drawers, and everything to find Waldo, size of his feet, all of that stuff. But no, because it's better that we use the billionaires two methods. And why would they do that? All right, some of y'all get the analogy, some of y'all don't, which is okay. Sometimes take a little while to get up to speed. It's hard getting to a point where you realize your leaders are lying to you. It's hard to do that. So you got the natural process where your body evolved. You know what? It's more efficient to find Waldo to save a life if we're looking for all the characteristics of Waldo, because some of those characteristics might change. And if some of them change, creates a DELTA, then it means we won't find Waldo. Wow, they're good for the tissue companies, good for the toilet paper companies, good for the casket companies, good for the pharmaceutical companies, good for the side effect treating companies, good for the government, good for big tech, good for everything, not good for you. All right. So those are your options. And this is the whole point. This is what I love about Tree Big Dale, is he explains it to you almost in layman's terms where you can actually figure it out. And he sends all the links to all the science and research that you need to look up to decide, do I want two people looking for for Waldo, or do I want billions of people, my natural people looking for Waldo? What are the odds you're going to find him with two? See, and this is the thing, because now you created all types of problems, right? So what happens if you can't find Waldo? He's running around out here somewhere. He's not on this hill, might be that hill. Tomorrow he runs over this hill. Then he changes his skin color, changes his hair, running all over the damn place, and y'all can't find him. He gets better and better at hiding from you. Ooh, so now you're creating new types of Waldos. Oh, let's call them super, because you probably can't say the name. They're probably keying in on the audio. Super critters, super headers, super bit betters. Now you're a super bit better because your body can't find Waldo. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, if you understand what I'm saying, you need to watch Tree Big Dale. If you know what I'm saying, then this is why you got to go back to nature. They admitted they don't know what the hell they're doing. We knew they didn't know what the hell they're doing because the whistleblowers told you that a long time ago. Some of us done worked in the industry for multiple of those corporations, and we can tell you, and we've been telling you, they're full of bullshizzle, all right? They're there to treat side effects because their money is made on disease management, not getting rid of diseases, all right? I'm going to read the comments. I'm going to get out of here. I think that was simple enough. I tried to do a simple analogy. I got a pond that's right here that's full of water. I got to go deal with that. I got two ponds over there that are full of water. I got to go deal with them because this is just how we do it. All right, hold on a second. Oh, and I just got a text message, so I got to yell something out real quick. It is a damn shame. There are some people who had to engage in experiments because certain people who took an oath that I will do no harm said, I will let you die and do harm to you unless you take this experiment. We need a lot of people to go to prison. We need bigger prisons. I know, Gerard, you said you against the mass incarceration, and you know I ain't not now. I ain't. No, we need more prisons. We need a whole bunch of prisons. We need some bubbas. We got a whole lot of doctors. We got a whole lot of people on TV, journalists, and corporations. We need to put them in prison. Why? Because you've now modified the DNA of people to look for Waldo with two aspects instead of the billions that their bodies need to. Now, it's my personal belief that the body's going to rectify themselves. That's my personal belief. I believe in nature. I think there's a lot more going on here than what anybody understands in terms of manifestation. You're a spiritual creature running around the side of a dumb monkey, but you're capable of great things. I can tell you this. I just took 2 days off. I tell you what, I'm capable of great things. My body ain't figured that out yet, but so I had to take 2 days off and let my body heal, my muscles, my feet, all my things, my carpal tunnel syndrome, because my body ain't figured out. I'm a spiritual creature, but I'm driving around in this monkey. Your body is capable of healing itself in multiple ways. And I think undoing the experiment they did, but we need to stop the experiment. And the only way the experiment is going to stop is people start to figure out that they have not figured out what they're pretending that they figured out. All right. Nobody cured the common cold. There you go. I'm done with that. So did y'all find Waldo yet? Nope, because the game ain't to find him. The game is to hide them. Why? Because that's how money is made. Money is made on disease. It is not made on actually solving the problem. Good morning, Christy Moreno. How are you doing this morning? Comments, and I'm out. I got a lot of work today. I really don't have time to do this. Endless amounts of work, but it's good work. I love work, right? Like it's doing real stuff. It's not sitting back waiting for the billionaires, right? We know what they're doing with food scarcity. You need to have a plan for the end of the society, because society came to an end. They just did not tell you. If you don't have a plan, right, you're going to feed yourself, feed your family, look out for your kids, take care of your medical needs, things like that. You won't be in big trouble. What's going on, Jimmy T? Wow, it's been a while since I've been on the same frame. Catch you live. Yeah, I told you, Jimmy, I'm off grid. Not really supposed to be on grid too much, but unfortunately, most everybody I love is on grid. So we have to come back and make sure we share some information. Hey, love you too, Christy Moreno. All right. Oh, she's tagging people. Go on, get it, girl. Go on and get it. Go on and go. She tagging it to say grandmama's. Let me know. Did they watch? Did Christy Moreno, any of her friends who she tagged you to let you know that they now are admitting on television they don't know what they're doing? Are you ready to be upset? Are you ready to say, all right, that's it? We need to take this pharmaceutical industry, this medical industry, and do what the nurses and doctors, the whistleblowers have been telling us for the longest damn time. We need to make it about health again. We need to make it about healing again, not about lying to people because disease makes a lot of money. That's what I'm just curious. We're at church this morning, Christy. We're at church. Anybody want to come down the aisle? Come to natural Jesus. Give your life over back to your ecosystem and let your body do the things it's been doing for billions of years instead of lining up the new things to give you, new drugs to give you, because television only makes money if they say nice things about their doing horrible things. All right. You're the next contestant on Try to Convince the Monkeys that the billionaires have can do their I can't use that word. The billionaires can find with two characteristics Waldo faster than 100 billion immune system cells. Oh, that actually know what Waldo looks like. Anyway, how did you get your Indian muscle musicians to Texas? Oh, look, cut that out, Pod. Cut it out. They come with me everywhere I go. They everywhere you go. Good morning, Jill Johnston. What's up, family? Ain't nothing up but people that believed in the disease demic. Because somebody said something deep this morning I was listening to. I posted the link. They might have been Tree Big Dale. I'm not sure who said. They basically said this is a disease of lifestyle. We just went through a poor lifestyle demic. Do you still have a poor lifestyle, or have you realized you need to eat bananas in the morning? You need to eat kombucha. You need to eat salads. You need to eat lots of raw, deep, leafy green vegetables as fresh as possible, or your immune system won't have the power it needs to do the things it's been doing for billions of years. It was a poor nutrition demic. It was a poor lifestyle choice demic. And if you keep making poor lifestyle choices, they're not going to save you. You're going to die. You don't know how to drive your car. Your car is the monkey machine, right? It's like getting in your car, putting the transmission fluid in the oil where the oil goes, putting the oil where the brake fluid goes, putting the brake fluid where the oil goes, and get in your car, turn the key. What do you think is going to happen to your car? All right. Oh boy, there you go, Ruby. Y'all don't like my music. I love the entry music. All right, good morning. Lori is in the house. Jeannie's in the house. What's that? Nope, you're something. Nope, you're that dark. Everybody in that rain thing. Yeah, well, you know what? Listen, Lori's my antagonist. Which is not antagonist. This is my good sister. We do this to each other. We go back and forth and say, nah, bullshit. Prove it. Prove it. I would take you back there and show you how full that damn pond was, or you can come out here and sleep in the greenhouse and just listen to all light and that pitter patter, all that rain all night long. Supposed to be in the desert. I'm supposed to be hearing tumbleweeds blowing by. Ain't no tumbleweeds. It's just a bunch of clouds and me. Some dark clouds over there. There's a big dark cloud right there. Now I'm seeing some sun over there, But I know what happens. See, when those clouds form over that Mexican mountain right there, it come over here and then I get wet. All right, that's how that works. Was it notified? Gee, call Facebook. No, that means it works, Riley. I don't even get how y'all know that means it works. If people who are telling you things to make you healthy, sending you in a direction you need to go to get the science that most people refuse to read, if they actually give you a notification for those people, it's broken. It doesn't work. The CIA needs to rework it. But if it does not send you notification, that's who you know you need to be watching, because they're telling you something that's important. An important message. Yes, Lori, dark is beautiful. So is light. So is chartreuse. And so is tan. Yes, I do sing in the desert. What else am I do? I sing while I work. I whistle while I work. That's what I do. They all are up. Yep, Lori, the next thing you said, I'm going to click right past it. That's it. Everybody need to go to, not the low, the opposite of low, thelowwire.com. That's where you need to go. Opposite. No, you got to flip it. Y'all know the games like Sesame Street. Flip it. Not low, but there. Okay. Go there, get your science, and read. If you don't want to watch the show, don't watch the show. Just go click on resources and you start reading science, the science that they banned from television. Hey, what's going on, brother Adam? Who has pod? It's gonna show up. I'm not gonna have it, because if I post it, they're gonna put me back in Facebook prison. I'm done with prison. Sick of that prison. So that's why I make up change worlds. Ovaltine doesn't work. Ovaltine's never worked. That's the fact, right? Ovaltine was the best thing that we had 100 years ago. Guess what? It's not 100 years ago. We learned a lot more about our bodies since then. Why in the world is someone still doing a dark age practice, the same type of thing they were doing when they were bloodletting, and people jumping up and down thinking, oh yeah, bloodletting's gonna work. Yay, this is a great thing. No, catch up. These are legacy tools. In 1974, Ovaltine was proven to not be needed. When you get hot, when you get sick, it rhymes with beaver. Like, Ward, you're a little hard on the beaver last night. Rhymes with beaver. That thing that you get to make you sweat. There's something called that tree, the beaver tree. Okay, and the compound that comes from it that you can't say because it'll click in the audio. Once again, go look it up. I actually posted the research like 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? I forgot. Go look it up. Go look it up. All right. They researched this. Make me tell you. I'll tell you the history again. All right. Long time ago in Africa. All right. People got on a boat, went over there, said, hey, we're going to make you slaves. And they said, no, you're not. Yes, we are. No, you're not. We have to. We don't have a choice. Our king is starving us, so we got to come over here or they would kill us. And so, because this is the whole thing that they always do against each other, right? They put this person against that person, and then the king tells you, yeah, it's because they don't like you, and it's because they're not human, and you go fight each other, and the king gets everything. This is what I'm saying. Don't serve the 1% thinking that you're doing anything good. You're not. So they got there, and they're like, oh my goodness, we keep dying. Why are they dying? They get something called malaria. Oh my God, what is that? Well, it's a thing that gets in your body, replicates, causes all kind of problems, and the natives didn't tell them the secret. But somebody told you the secret, but y'all didn't like him. Nah, y'all didn't like him, so y'all ain't listening. Y'all know what I'm talking about, don't you? Well, he gave you the hint. He gave you the synthesized version of what comes from the bark from this tree. He didn't tell you the whole story, but he gave you enough for you to go do your own damn research. And it's a damn shame that man that rhymes with bump, like the bump on my feet, because my boots ain't been the right size for 2 months. His name rhymes with bump, and he had to tell you about what came from Africa that allowed people there to not die from malaria. That would have saved hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people in this last run with the common cold, that targeted people that have poor lifestyle choices and weakened immunity. Damn shame that he had to tell you that. Well, anyway, so they found, and it was 18, or was it 18? It was 18 something, 1867. I did a video about this a long time ago. I don't want to waste your time going through the details again. You can go look it up for yourself. 18 something. Jesuit priest was over there, and finally it wasn't the thing where we're here to kill you and steal your resources and make you slaves. And they let them know. Say, oh, well, the reason that y'all die and we don't is we take the bark from this tree, we make something, and we eat it. And it does something so we don't die of the beaver. Okay? It rhymes with beaver. And so he took it back to Europe. And they said, oh my God, this is crazy. And so they took that seed and they planted that tree every damn place they wanted to invade. You see how that works out? So now they could go there and not die from this thing replicating in their body to a point where they have symptoms and clogged up lungs and snot and all kind of fevers and then die. Okay, that tree. All right, that's the one I can't tell you about because I know the name of the tree as well as the name of the compound will trigger the audio. So they studied that in 1974. And on the lowwire.com, the doctor is there who's explaining it to you. That in 1974, they studied it. And it wasn't even then because I posted research from PubMed. I'm a boring guy. Like, you tell me something, I want to go look it up. I'm going to look it up. And on PubMed, there's even research there that tells you what it does. And it works very well against something that rhymes with the drink that you drink. I think, was that from Mexico? It starts with a C, rhymes with Arona, Tona, Mona, that thing. It works very well against that thing that people are scared of. Huh. Yeah, but you have to go read science to know that. All right. So in 1974, they studied it, and that's when they figured out it worked really well against that one. But they didn't tell you that. Why didn't they tell you? Because their profit is in disease management. They only make money if you are sick. Don't listen to sick people when it comes to health. All right, there you go. One comment, and now I'm off. Well, he said the trees, and Jimmy mentioned the trees. So you have to tell people that there are treatments. And that's why that doctor's pissed off, is because there is a treatment. And they could have saved a lot of lives, but they wanted to kill a lot of people. I don't care what y'all think. I'm going to tell you exactly. It sounds like that. Somebody put the question mark. The name of the tree is very close to that. Anyway. All right, I lost my train of thought. It popped up there, and that kind of threw me off. Right. So kings have been depopulating for a long time. Somebody asked me that the other day. They said, do you really think that the government would want to kill its people? Not all of them. But is it okay with a whole bunch of them? Oh, hell yes. It's called democide. They've been doing it for a long time. They have not stopped doing it. The kings and lords still need to reduce y'all because the more of y'all there are, the less they have. And the more of us there are now, the less the people who lobby them have. That is it right there. Whoever just posted it, that's the one right there. I will not say it, but that's the tree right there. All right. So have they been reducing it? I don't know. Are they subsidizing sugar? I mean, that's a real question. Like, we don't have to deal with it in terms of the poor choice demic that's going on right now. And it started in 2020. We can just look back and say 2019. Were they subsidizing sugar? Yes. 2018, were they subsidizing sugar? Yep. How about the year before that? Were they Yep. Before that, were they subsidizing pesticide and glyphosate and all these carcinogens that go in your food? Yep. Were they still subsidizing the carcinogens that go in baby food? Yep. Okay. Then what does that tell you? They don't actually give a damn. Their job is making money. They don't hate you. They don't love you. I don't think they even want to kill you. I think that they need to make money. And they get to keep their jobs if they help the corporations make the most money. That's what lobbyists are for. It's that simple. It's no conspiracy. It's just money. All right. The trees were all burned down by man long ago. There you go. That is why it's a desert. No canopy to hold moisture. Jimmy T. And this is. Please educate people. Go out and teach one. People, they still have no idea what I'm talking about when I tell them this is an artificial desert. It's not a real desert. All right. It's not a real desert. It's an artificial desert. We can fix it if we want to, or we can keep pretending that nature doesn't have ecosystems that thrive in all types of environments. It keeps modifying to make sure that it thrives with whatever's being changed. And all this has been changed back here. You know, Jimmy, every damn insect I have that I know of in Pennsylvania, where they get too much damn rain, they're all here. All of them. All of them. The walking stick I found last night. The cricket. I had to kill a cricket the other day. The vegans here, put some fingers in you, put some bananas in your ears or something. No, I don't know if I killed him, but he got the fly swatter because he wouldn't shut up. The cricket was he was right next to my bed. Cricket, cricket, cricket. Like, do y'all know how loud crickets freaking are? They're ridiculously loud. And it makes sense because if you're in the house and you can hear him outside, this thing was like 2 feet from me. I was like, dude, shut up. Dude, I'm trying to sleep. Dude, he wouldn't stop. So I did a few warning shots, man. Just go on, get on, man. Cut it out. He wouldn't stop. You know, but why would that be, Jimmy? Well, it's because they're learning to adapt and thrive or survive in environments that we've destroyed. So now they do their natural thing a few seasons a year. But the majority of time, they're hibernating. The plants are in seed form. They're dormant because they're tolerating, they're dealing with what we did. But thank you for that, Jimmy. Appreciate that. I always love when people actually research things and they talk about real science, not bullshizzle that they want to believe because they were indoctrinated to believe it. All right, Europe is screwed. Oh, yes, they are, Macy. They are screwed. But it's not too late. It's never too late. It is never, ever, ever too late. Thank you, Lori. On time, as usual. All right. I'm gonna do a couple more comments and then I'm out because I got real work to do. And educating people to actually go read, take seriously the crap that they talk about on the internet and the crap that they do in support of the billionaires who dictate to the governments what to do. Those people are very dangerous people. We love y'all to death, but you're very dangerous people. All right. So I had to take time out to speak that. Then I got to go. All right, we're about to be washed away. Yeah, I was almost washed away last night, Ruby. That's all right. It's like it's hot and sweaty. The fingers are all doing that prune thing. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Hey fam, where's your stick friend? Oh, he's still over here in there, right in the corner, right in that corner, because my cot is right there, and he's still right over there. I would go get him, but I don't know if he's poisonous. Some of these things have adapted and changed some things. So I'm not gonna go get him, but he's still right over there. No, we didn't do nothing to him. He just freaked me out this morning. He wasn't like the cricket making a bunch of noise. He was just standing there looking at me. I'm trying to get dressed. I'm like, dude, turn around, man. What you doing? I'm trying to get dressed here. He didn't even care. He was just sitting there this morning staring at me, Mary. It's crazy. Anyway, so much green behind you. You were brown, used to be. Yeah, well, and that's actually the darkest area. It's a hell of a lot greener over there. It's a hell of a lot greener. With the garden area, where the swale is, it's going to be super green over there because that's what happens when you rehydrate the soil. All right. Why is Waldo important enough to be? Well, he's not, and that's a good question. That is actually that's a great question. I don't really care about finding Waldo. Like I don't. Why? Because there's billions of Waldos. Waldos, if y'all know what Waldo is in that analogy, Waldo's in everything. Waldo's in the air. Waldo's in this banana. I'm eating Waldo's right now. Waldo's in my coffee. Waldo's in the barbed wire. I keep stabbing in myself. Waldo's on the flies. You get Waldo's all the time. So I don't even care. It's not my job, Lori. You know what I mean? To find Waldo. I have an immune system. That's its job. It's my job to take the things my immune system need and put them in my body. Not that I'm actually feeding my immune system. I'm actually feeding gut bacteria. And it's important for people to understand that. I'm feeding gut bacteria, microbes that are actually being fed, and they're creating these compounds and breaking them down in soluble forms that your immune system can take in and the rest of your body. Millions of other systems that we don't even know about. So it's my job to make a choice in the morning with Lori. And this is why I don't worry about Waldo. Do I eat Pop-Tarts? Do I eat Fruity Pebbles? Do I get a bagel and some donuts? Or do I eat a banana? It really is that simple. If you follow the rules, you don't have to worry about the game. If you want to break the rules and you think there's a shortcut to nature, you're going to die. And there's nothing I or anybody else can do to help you. All right. Whether or not you're capable. Survival of the fittest never stops. It just keeps modifying, right? And if you understand how to play the game and you understand the rules to your body, you will do very well. If you don't understand the rules to your body, you will die. And there's no laboratory that can make anything to keep up with Waldo's changing. And it's not just Waldo's. There's all different types of things in that analogy that your body needs to interact with. But if you don't eat what you're supposed to, you're not going to make it. All right. I live in the forest and protect the trees from mankind. Protect everything from mankind, Jimmy. Right now, we are in an ignorant demic, and people are willfully ignorant, and they don't want to know. They're scared to admit. They're like children. They're adults, but they're children. They're scared to admit that maybe my leaders don't know as much as they think that they know. They're scared to admit that, you know what, I've been wrong for 2.5 damn years now, and I helped millions of people to die from something that could have been prevented. And I'm sorry. That's all you got to say. You know, we've all done that. We've all been wrong, and we're all gonna be wrong. But it's the adults and the mature people who can actually step and say, you know what, I screwed up. I followed the wrong thing, but now I'm gonna fix it. See, you can't think about the people who are already lost. You got to think about the people who are gonna be lost if these industries continue to gain more and more power and roll out this global medical police state where they get to dictate that you have to keep diseases and all they're going to do is treat the symptoms. That's when people are really going to start dying. That's when you might actually lose the entire human race. All right, so it ain't never too late to come home to the ecosystem. Never too late to come back to the altar of nature and do what you're supposed to do. Waldo at the White House, because nobody else is. I wish there was a whole bunch of Waldos at the White House, but it's not. They need to be at the White House, the Blue House, all the big houses, all the government big houses all over the world, and teach them a lesson. That's what he found. Waldo. Wow, he's a big one. All right. Del Big. Oh, goodness, you made me say his name. Loves mankind. Well, you know what, Lori? He was talking at an event, and I'm sure it's already been deleted off of Facebook, but he was talking at an event, and someone posted, I think yesterday or the day before. Everybody should go out and look for that. And if not, say, send me the link. And I'm sure people who are here already said, we'll send you the link. He actually went through his story, and he explained how this all got started. And it was beautiful. You know, he was sitting in a waiting room, green room, whatever they call it. And of course, he was a dad, and he was expecting his next one. And this is when he worked on a show to doctors. And he's like, I'm not a doctor, you know, I just know how to do TV shows, blah, 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 and I can do great problem analysis. But they wanted him to put someone on the show. I'm gonna say name. Yeah, you can probably get away with his name, Peter Pan. Peter Pan from California. Man needs to be in a prison, not in a public office. And he said, no, I'm not going to put that video on. I'm not going to put his statement on, because what he wants to dictate everything that goes into a child's body. He said, no, I'm not going to do that. Why? Because it is my wife and I are having a baby. It is our choice what goes inside of our baby. It's not his choice. It's not the king's choice. It's not the governor's choice. It's not the lords, the kings, the corporations, and none of their choices what we do with our baby. Right? It is our job to make sure that this baby grows up healthy and strong. You don't get to dictate to that. You can tell me what you want me to do, and I'll research it. You can send me the links, and if it makes any good sense, I'll go with it. If not, and so when that happened, he said, that's it. I'm done. You know, so he does love mankind. No question about that. But it was beautiful to hear the whole story yesterday, Lori. All right. What's the furry thing behind you? Cut that out, man. Cut it out, song. That's why, don't play with me. Y'all, people think it's a joke. I try to tell them, song, like, I'm not joking out here. You know, this might be my last video. Something might find me crunchy. All right. Good afternoon, beautiful people. Hey, Angela Wellborn. All right. Let me get down some comments. Let's just see if there's a scientific response. Let's see if there's somebody who actually knows something. See, there's a reason Foul, Foulchi, won't debate Mr. Big Tree. There's a reason Gates, that guy, everybody you see on TV, they won't actually debate someone who actually knows the science and research and can point them at the doctors, the studies, give them links, and show them that what they're saying to people is bullshizzle. There's a reason they're not on TV. There's a reason why they're censored everywhere, because obviously the people in power are not on your side. They want you to be a profit mogul for their system. They don't want you to die, but they're okay with you dying. They just need the majority to have lots of diseases so they can make lots of money. Walking Stick was thanking you for greening the desert. Yeah, Lori, that's probably what's happening, because he probably can only come out once a year for a few days when it's just enough water, and now he's out chilling. My only issue is the flies, Lori. I'm gonna put some nets and screens. They're too thanking. They thank me way too, like, all right, man, I got it. You ain't gotta thank me. Once you start bringing the water back, you slow the water down. Like it rained last night, and I probably trapped a couple thousand gallons of water last night. Everybody's thriving on it, and so they're all coming back. He loves you. He's thanking you. Well, people seem to think so, Ruby. I prefer he thank me not from my bed, but thank me out at a distance. It's funny how women will say that, but if it's like them in their bed, I wonder if y'all had the same response. Like, y'all want me to be the big tough guy, but you the big tough woman, huh? You wake up in the middle of the night, the tarantula's there. What you gonna do? You know, I tell you what I did. Or the wolf spice eat. They go flies thanking me now. Thank you, Negro. Thank you. All right, you welcome, Mr. Fly. Get the hell out of here. You just landed in doo-doo. Which is another part of the ecosystem. All right, Waldo looks like a walking stick. Yeah, he did. All right. Boom, 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 boom. The Waldo analogy's over. Last couple comments. I got to wrap it. I do got to get back to work. I was going to say the same walking stick just came here to welcome you to the neighborhood. Yeah, maybe, perhaps. Oh, good Lord, Pornhub. What the heck? Now you both aren't supposed to be saying this. Not you, Lori. What the hell? Pornhub Waldo's going. See, you know what? That's how you know somebody's been around Beaufont Jenkins way too much. Oh Lord have mercy. All right, we're gonna go down. Let's go down. Oh boy, what isn't this Sunday? Y'all supposed to be talking, y'all. I bet y'all being nasty. I don't actually get it, but I think y'all being nasty. Things that Waldo will made me laugh out loud. Yeah, I think the Waldo analogy works, Jimmy. I think it does. You want to find Waldo. If you really got to find Waldo, you want to have the complete detective breakdown on all the aspects of Waldo. And the only way you get that is naturally. You will never get that through a laboratory. A laboratory can only pick out a couple characteristics, and that's going to get you in trouble. Because now you have billions of soldiers that need to be looking you need to have different platoons of them, different squads, and they're all looking for different characteristics. So when Waldo changes, your military, which is your immune system, can still find them, right? And that's the greatest fail on man waging war on nature. Man will never win. Man is not that smart. Man is not that quick. Man can't replicate and change and modify on a dime to keep going after the things that are trying to kill you, your grandmama, and your children. All right, we got to go back to being natural people or we're in big trouble. Waldo's just another psyop to keep us separated. Yep. The finders. Everything is truly. Oh, and they got into that, Tiana. They actually got into that and talked about central banking and digital currencies and all that great stuff. Y'all, you should really watch it. This is why is anyone noticing? Because I mentioned it. It was a week after he did his interview with, I think it was a week, with Corbett. That's when he was removed from all those platforms, mainly this one, F-Book. Why? Because Corbett went through the financials of it. Like, these are all crony organizations, right? It's not just Big Pharma. Big Pharma is just one of them. Big Medical is just one. Big Chemicals just one of them. Big Fast Food, Big Sugar, all of the disease, all of the merchants of death, right? They're just a few. But the biggest is central banking, right? The biggest is finance. The biggest, that's the problem. And when he did a video speaking about that, that's when they removed him. Why? Because he was putting together too many puzzle pieces and a lot of laymen were actually going to get it. That's when they removed him. People like that is who you need to listen to. And Tiana, yesterday, he had a lady on there, Catherine Austin Fitz, and she got into it too. She went through the whole breaking it all down for people. It's just about money and power. Do you have sock bucket puppies and crabs? I don't have sock, but I do have socks with lots of holes in them, and I could make puppets out of them if I need to. I have a lot of entertainment out here, so I don't need that just yet. He's the size of a spider. Oh, yeah, I can't even say that word, Jeannie. Yes, yeah. Oh, that's the word I'm gonna use because that's the coyotes were out this morning. I tried to record it, but they weren't loud enough. I told you, anytime it rains at night, when it stops raining, they come out and they start playing and howling and stuff like that. I love it. But that thing, Jeannie, exactly. Because if your body's busy looking for that and one other thing, it's not looking for the rest. And as soon as that changes and the other thing changes, it means that they're going to have to go on TV and tell the people that they've been lying to for 3 years that they ain't got nothing. And that's what they just did. They ain't got nothing. All right, Bert posted a good link. Go take a peek at that. Ooh, look at this. My government loves me. How dare you try to brainwash? Sorry, Renee. Government loves me. This I know. For the indoctrination tells me so. Little ones to him belong. Because they're going to drug them. But we need to stop the autism. You get that? I'm going to stop right there. I'm not even going any further. Because that was the other thing that got Big Tree started. And why everybody who's watching this should be really pissed off. All right. Oh, good Lord. Another fly I think that was a fly trying to thank me. It's a pterodactyl that tries to thank me at nighttime. I'm going to take a picture of it one night. Because I go to sleep and that thing hits that plastic like. I mean, I was thinking it was an insect, but insects can't have wings that this big and it's going to rip a hole in the plastic one night. But they try to thank me for being out here too. But the point was that was the other thing that stopped them. And that's when I get serious because I got to wrap this up. I got to go, you guys. I wasted a whole lot of time. I hope I didn't waste anybody's time. But it rhymes with causetism. I I like the word causetism because there's an industry that caused something, and that industry has not been held accountable. And a damn shame is it's destroyed the lives of millions of children, and it's going to destroy the lives of millions more children. And Dr. Thomas, he works for a criminal industry and a criminal organization that for profit sells Ovaltines, was a whistleblower, and he told you that. Said, yeah, it causes that. We proved it. We got the data, and I saved it. And he still works for him. Of course it does. The damn shame is anybody. I mean, and I know that you maybe you don't know because you don't do the research. You're not informed, which is okay. We're all ignorant about something. But what we try to implore to anybody that's left to save grandmamas, if y'all didn't already log off, is that children are being maimed. Children are losing their lives, and a lot more are going to lose their lives if they get away with the things that this corporation with government are trying to do right now to force into the bodies things that have not been vetted and tested enough, that have already been said by hundreds of doctors and thousands of nurses that one day the baby was fine and the next day after this the baby was not. And then the cat lead scientist told you that yes, we know that it causes causetism. That's why I don't call it by its name, because it was called. And by you wearing a face diaper, you cheering these organizations, you cheering these corporations, you cheering the narrative that's on television, you're complicit in something that you may not want to be. And that was the other thing that started Mr. Big Tree. All right, you guys, I got to go. I try to keep it light. Unfortunately, I have too many friends that have kids that are fighting this particular thing that was caused by an industry and an ancient practice that was learned right after bloodletting, and they're still doing it. And until we get serious about children, until we get serious about protecting them, we love y'all to death. We do. But you're just engaged in the darkest act that's ever happened on this planet. When you can turn millions of adults against children for their fear of the air because they refuse to stop eating bagels in the morning, we're in big trouble. All right, y'all, I got to go. This is Gerard. Oh, goodness, I thought I saw something. I do got to go because I'm not paying attention. I need to pay attention. I got to be on my wits out here because this, like I said, any day could be the last video. Somebody up on that hill right there, right now, just looking at me like, ooh, chocolate man. He ain't paying no damn attention. He trying to save the world. Damn it. I'm about to save my cubs and I'm going to put him in them. I think he would fit nicely. And that's organic coffee he's drinking. So we know he's healthy. All right. Last two comments. I'm out. I think I got a comment from everybody. I try to hit something by everybody. Then I'm going to go. Oh, good Lord. All right. then the flies are loud out here, Lane. The thing just went like, can't you just like, that's what Pennsylvania flies sound like. These things are aggressive out here. Not on mosquito and PA. Not one, huh? I never saw. Ooh, goodness gracious. Because everything's changing, Elaine. Maybe the desert's going out there and all, because all the water is showing up coming out here. Ooh, Brother Walt, I'm going to hit a comment by everybody, then I'm going to go. Depopulation and control is more important than money to these psychopaths. They can print all the money they want. And it's not about money. And this brother knows. This brother does his research and his homework. You love money. You're worried about money because you're indoctrinated to. He understands they print the money. They don't have to. They don't even need us working for them. They keep us working for money and starving because it lets them stay in control. They don't care about money. All they care about control. And as long as we love and need money, they can control the majority of the population. All right. Do you have any? Oh, Lord. No, I do not. Ann Jones, I do not. I'm a little old fashioned when it comes to some things. Some things, not others. Nope. Oh, well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I'm sorry. That's my mind playing games. And I'm sorry. I just dirtied up your comment. Yeah, I do. And I posted it already. I posted it this morning, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. Brother Tony is in the house. You a good brother, Gerard. Keep living free, all love. Oh, thank you. I try to be good. I'm good-ish. I won't say that I'm good, Tony. I'm ish. Nobody's good. Nobody's great. We're all ish. Like in this moment, I might be good, but give me about 20 minutes. Let something happen in my life, bad things happen, we all flip. And that's why I'm saying I don't hold grudges against people. People don't ever hold a grudge against anybody. You are just as jacked up as everybody else is in different ways. When we stop judging each other, then we can do pretty good. YouTube is warning me that the truth is not included in their communities. Oh, is this one gonna get taken down, James? Is this one's gonna come down? Probably. Well, and it makes sense. Like I said, YouTube, it means YouTube is working, right? YouTube's top advertisers are disease management corporations. So anybody who's trying to help you with disease is not going to stay on their platform. So that means that their platform is working. Instagram, I can't even. I don't even know. Has anybody else been banned for life from doing videos on Instagram? I don't even know how to get out of it. I have to just make a new page or something. I don't know. I've been banned for life. Like I can't do any videos at all. Why? Because in the very beginning, I told people I didn't work in the industry, and I'm going to tell you that these people don't know what they're doing. Right now, don't get me wrong. If the world's coming to an end, that ancient practice of Ovaltine might actually save the human race. See, this is what I'm saying, where I don't really do extremes. I'm not an extremist person. Everything is a tool. We just use tools for the wrong things at the wrong times. This is why all my pro Ovaltine friends refuse to engage in the experiment, because it's an experiment. It's not even the thing we've been debating for the past couple of decades. Right? The end of the world might be coming. Somebody creates something, released from a laboratory. We got this ancient practice that we were doing 100 years ago called Ovaltine. Well, it might help to have one aspect of what Waldo looks like. It might save millions of lives to have two aspects. But in this scenario, it does not. Okay, you're going back to Elaine, Kyle. Some of us who know simply can't afford it. Even, thought about that. What? Whoa. Can't afford what? What y'all talking about? I can't see the thread, but if it's Elaine, she probably said something about eat healthy, eat organic, grow your own food, stuff like that. Everybody can afford to eat healthy. Everybody doesn't want to, people, right? You can get seeds. Seeds are free. You can go buy an heirloom tomato. If that's what y'all talking about, I know what y'all talking about. But you can go buy an heirloom tomato at the grocery store, save the seeds from it, and grow 100,000 tomato plants, right? There are people who have land who have no idea how to grow food, and they're too bougie to ever even think about it. So what do? Is you sync up because you know you need to eat healthy. You know that healthy food isn't in any grocery store in this country. And you sync up with them and grow the food and say, listen, I'll share it with you, right? I'm going to grow this food, give me a quarter of an acre. Like I said, I grew all my food last year on less than a quarter of an acre. And it was about half an acre. I'm gonna grow all this food, and anything y'all want, come out and pick. I'm gonna plant some cucumbers and peppers, tomatoes, carrots. You don't have to own anything. People who could live in the worst trailer park, the worst ghetto, can go work with somebody else. Trust me, I know. I grew up around the privileged people, y'all. I trust me. They ain't gardening. They're not gonna put them pretty fingernails in that dirt. Hell no, they're not. The only reason I do it, I grew up around it because my grandfather was a farmer. All right, so they're not going to do it, but you can. But they understand eating healthy, and they understand there's no healthy food in the grocery stores. But anyone can eat healthy. We just got to do it. What did Elaine say? Am I even close to what y'all were talking about? Some of us who know simply can't afford it. Right. Was that Elaine said something? Go higher up. I know. I said I was going to go. I'm trying to get a comment by everybody. And I'm going to go because it's an interactive thing. And there might be people who are like, "You're wrong, damn it!" And I want to know where I'm wrong. That's all. That's the problem with people who say you're wrong. Is please cite your sources. Give me some evidence. Say something that makes me understand that you actually looked up the things that y'all talking about. All right. If you do understand it, don't change what you eat. You're stupid. Okay. All right. I get it. Yeah. Well, see, right. So let's preface it, right? What did Elaine say? If you understand. And not everybody understands that growing food is free. Not everybody understands that the wealthy, privileged middle class that have the land, they also understand they're just too lazy. Right? They like sitting behind computers and working, but they would definitely go along with that idea. And you just keep knocking on doors till you get the right one. Hey, listen, I want to do a garden. I live down in, such and such a block, whatever, don't have any land. You do, you ever thought about eating organic and healthy food out your yard. I'll do everything I can to grow this food and I'll share it with you, obviously, because it's your land. We can do a 50-50 split. I live down the street in a trailer park. I don't own any land. I live with my mom, whatever. And, you know, she's sick. She needs to eat healthy. I got kids, they need to eat healthy. Apparently, the news isn't talking about healthy eating, which is behind all this stuff that happened in 2020. I want to eat healthy. You know, do you feed your family healthy? How about, you know, we work together and we do some sharecropping? I see that you got 20 acres out here. I could be way in the back, in the corner somewhere where you wouldn't even see it. But, you know, you can go pick out, just tell me the vegetables you like. I'll grow those for you. And then I'm going to grow other things for myself, my family, my community. All right, that's it. I got to go. So there are a lot of solutions for anything, everything, you guys. We just need to go ahead and find those solutions and enact them. Don't be somebody that runs your mouth on the internet. Be someone who actually goes out in the community and does them. All right, I think I got comments from everybody. Ooh, no, James, you're not blocked. I see it. I don't block. I know James ain't been here in a minute. I do block. Yep, but I only block people getting in the way of the conversation. That's it. People who aren't here to actually have a discussion, who are just here for drama, hurt feelings, personal stuff, create problems. They don't ever do any research. They've been saying the same damn thing and won't look anything up. I don't want my thread clogged up with bullshit. James, you've never been a person who does that. You know, I'm out here and I got a lot of things going on and I really don't have time for bullshit. James, you missed it. I almost died the other day because it was raining again. I was reading this dude's ignorant comment on my thread. I'm like walking and I was on my rattlesnake walk, right? Because I got to see in the hills. See, the rattlesnakes are down here with me, James. They're up here, like, you see where these rock formations are? Right, right there. That's where they are. Because it's nice and cool and shady under those big boulders and rocks. And those are all around. So I was doing my rattlesnake walk. I was chasing them out from the area that I am. And I'm like reading this ignorant comment from this guy. I'm not paying attention. And I look down and here's this damn almost probably 5 or 6 foot rattlesnake. I almost stepped on. Oh, I literally almost died because I was reading an ignorant comment from somebody I should have blocked a long time ago. I love the brother, appreciate the brother, but the point is he's on some stuff. I don't know if he misses medication or he just wants some more friends from my profile. I have no idea. I don't really care. If you get in the way of the conversation, you got to get blocked because yes, you lying gets people killed. And plus, James, he was saying a bunch of dumb stuff. Like, oh, I taught Gerard about the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, and I taught him everything that he knows. And I'm just like, dude, for real? You mean like we've been friends for about 2 years, and everybody contributes something to the conversation, and he used to contribute a lot. But now it's just this big ego thing. I taught everybody everything. I know everything. I'm like, dude, you know, we've been talking about the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers since MySpace. You know, did you even have a MySpace account, bro? You know, and it's just like, all right, so you're here because you just want to have zipper contests. And I listen, if you're ain't nothing wrong with your zipper, you don't need to have a contest. So no, brother James, you've always said very positive things. We haven't always agreed. I don't have to agree with everybody, you know, but I only block people who get in the way of the conversation because we literally now live at a time where the lack of truth is what's killing people. Damn it, I was about to leave. I was about to do my exit. I actually had the thing queued up and Yuli said something. Oh, Yuli, good Lord. It's like, oh, Yuli, he was about to shut up. Why did you come in and say something? But I try to hit a comment by everybody. Oh, Lord. No, oh, Deborah's in the house too. I got to read hers too. Hold on. Go back to Yuli, comment by everybody. And I'm going, now the people who didn't comment, like, oh, say something. You know, well, that's what I want though. It's supposed to be interactive. Don't come to the family and the discussion and hide. At least say hi. Let people know you're here. All right, I got one child that prefers broccoli over a bag of chips. Doesn't eat sugary stuff. It's what you're raised it's what you raise a toddler on. Yuli, and see, now you're talking real talk. Right? If you raise your children to eat real children food, you will have healthy children. If you raise your children to eat billionaire food, you will have children that require the billionaires to do everything. And the billionaires still ain't gonna be able to save your child because they don't even know how to create things that work within the ecosystem, right? They're just synthesizing a bunch of stuff. So that's right on point. I raised Yuli very ignorant children initially because I was ignorant as hell. They didn't know what food was. I made a quick turnaround, I think, before they got too old. And now I have a 100% very, very strong, healthy vegetarian, and two that are one that's really kind of thinking about it, and the other that I think he still eats at the dollar food, dollar store for food, but he's thinking about it. He understands. At least they know now how ignorant dad was, and hopefully they modify their behavior so their children are healthy too. And you know what, Yuli, the other thing I'll say, I got to do Deborah's comment. Oh Lord, there are other comments. Is everybody who wished the cuckoo on me, Yuli, they all got their wishes. All of them. My whole crew, let's say 3/4 of my whole crew, all got the cuckoo and beat the cuckoo. Why? Because they like broccoli. They like spinach. They like apples and oranges and carrots, and they eat those things. They eat human food, so their body beat off the inhuman thing. And that's why it's important. And that's why I block people, like I was telling Brother James. If you're getting in the way of truth right now, you're a problem. If you're here for ego, you're a problem. If you don't understand the things that we're talking about, then shut up. We love you to death, but be quiet. We'll respect that. Just come in the room and say, hey, what's going on, people? And just learn from these comments that people are posting and the links they post. Educate yourself. And when it starts to make sense, start talking. Oh, y'all see the butterfly? Oh, it's butterflies. They just flew right by. That man is losing his mind out in the desert. No, they're monarch butterflies, and there's this yellow butterfly. They're all over the flowers. All right. Real talk. I mean, we are in real times, and we need to say real things. We need to be less worried about how many likes you got, your subscriptions, your friends, how many people watch. All of that's bullshizzle. The only thing that's important is you are actually producing content that's helping people, or at least putting information out there that can help them. All right. I know that I missed a few other. See, now look at that. All the new people. Look at me. I gotta go. Y'all know I'm gonna die if I stay here, right? I literally have to go back to green in the desert. I'm out here. I don't have on-grid people problems. I got off-grid people problems. I gotta go, you guys. All right, seed bombs, green desert, build magnet motors. Yes, Mason. But see, that gets into deep stuff that people don't understand too. Seed bomb everywhere. Doesn't matter where you live, right? People need healthy food. They're not going to get it at the grocery store. Seed bomb, alleyways, trailer parks, ghettos, barrios, even your neighbor's yard if they won't let you plant, seed bomb everything. You find a desert, seed bomb with desert type plants, including bamboos and things and mesquites. Seed bomb, bring the forest back. And of course, seed bomb with, fruits and vegetables, things like that. Green the desert. Yep, exactly what Mason said. If you don't know what green the desert is, please keep your mouth shut about climate change. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. If you don't understand desertification, please shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. If you had one government on this planet that gave half a damn about climate change, they would be investing the majority of their GDP in undoing the destruction we've done to the ecosystem that we need to live in. Their citizens need to live in, instead of blowing up other nations and stealing their resources and subsidizing sugar and pesticide companies and the things that killed grandmas. Hello. All right. Build magnet motors. Yeah, we won't go into that either, Mason, because then that gets into the free energy and the UFO discussion. Y'all see a UFO while I was out here yet? I ain't seen one. My neighbors tell me, they say it's just a matter of time. They got them on the game cameras. They're all out here, but we're not too far from Area 51. We're not too far from S4. So in my perspective, some people say they're aliens. I think there are aliens out there. Don't get me wrong. I love the alien discussion, but the vast majority of the electromagnetic devices are us. And this is part of why they want you at work. This is part of why they print the money, but they don't print any for you. They print the money and they keep the majority of that money from the people. They keep a few at the top and everybody else is low to the bottom. So they all stay in conflict with each other. So they won't ask questions about magnetic motors. They won't ask these free energy questions, right, Mason? Right? Because if you start asking those questions, then it starts to beckon the question, if we have automation and we have the energy, why in the hell are we still treating the human race like slaves? Why are they all still forced laborers for billionaires and industries that they don't actually have to be? That we have the ability to just let those people go live their lives, raise their children, grow food, paint, do music, art, that billionaires don't want that. See, those are called Renaissance times. If they actually share the automation and the free energy type devices that are flying around that the Pentagon is telling you that they're aliens, if they actually shared that with you, it means that you would be going through a renaissance. You'd be sitting back thinking. You'd be doing scholarly things. You'd be reading books. You'd be looking and realizing what's happening to children around the world. And it means that you will actually want to change something. It means you'd want to make a difference. It means you would be informed, educated, and that empathy would sink in and you would defy their world. And the only thing the billionaires care about is their world. They want to stay in control and in power. And they can't do that if human beings actually start to rediscover empathy and love. So I appreciate you saying that, Mason. We should talk about free energy at some point in time in the future. That's another fine Waldo. People just can't find it. All you got to do is go to Google Patents and type in, was it TR3B? And you'll see the patent for the free energy electromagnetic gravitic device that they're flying around that shows that there's no reason for these oil wars. There's no reason for poverty. There's no reason for slavery, forced laboring, and it's old technology. I know. No, I can't do it without doing Deborah. I already shown that Deborah was here. I got to hit Deborah real quick. Then this is the last comment, whatever Deborah's saying, then I got to go. Part of why Gerard is doing this to help those who cannot do enough to help themselves, people who are needing help. And thank you for that, Deborah. And that is the big reason why I do this, right? Why would I leave Rockefeller world? Why would I leave a world where you just press buttons and things happen? You turn knobs and water comes out to go live out here and grow food out here. Because if I can grow up food out here, see, now y'all see the butterfly? Y'all see it? I know y'all saw him that time. All right. If I can grow food out here, anybody can grow food out here. I don't have your government's budget, right? I don't have their resources. I don't have their tools, right? I don't have their backhoes that they leave on the side of the damn road everywhere that are needed for creating contours on swales to rehydrate the soil. I do this because if I can do this, anybody can, right? You know, who brother Jesse asked me the other day, he said, well, why would you come out here and not bring an RV? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to have a nice RV out here. They make some sexy RVs nowadays. Shoot, nicer than the house I stayed in Pennsylvania. But I love that house because it reminded me of my grandmother, which is a whole nother discussion. Because if I can get dropped on the side of the road in the desert with 2 tons of equipment that I have to hike, take to my site, which is a quarter of a mile to half a mile away, cut paths through thorns, ocotillos, some of the worst landscape possible, and drag it all with a wheelbarrow, build a place to live, put in my solar power, put up my wind turbine, put up greenhouses, build my house, start the garden, start to reclaim water. If I can do that, all of that by my damn self. And I grew up in the Washington, D.C. area, people. All right. I didn't grow up tough like most of y'all. I didn't grow up in a ghetto. I didn't grow up in a trailer park. I grew up a punk. All right. In privileged suburbia. If I can do this, anybody can do it. Right. And I did it almost as hard as it can possibly be done. And I paid a huge price. You know, like I said, I don't tell y'all everything. Probably tell people on Patreon a little more. So I appreciate everybody on Patreon because, you know, y'all the ones that help me. Most of this, not all of it, but most of this I fund myself because it's the right thing to do. I've been a privileged bastard my entire life. I've been a supremacist bastard my entire life. I've had opportunities that a lot of people never had. So what kind of a-hole would I be if I die with that in a bank account? What kind of a-hole would I be if I die and I pass that on to my kids and say, screw everybody else? I'm no different than the colonized. I'm no different than Columbus. I'm no different than all the little privileged bastards. So I'm not sure how it got to that, but I appreciate you, Deborah. I mean, you've been following me for a long time, so you know what I'm doing. You know, why would you go out and grow food in the desert? Because if you can grow food here, you can grow food anywhere. There's no excuse for starving people. There's no excuse for homeless people. This project that I'm doing literally demonstrates that they're doing what they're doing to their citizens on purpose. On purpose. Children, babies, little beautiful creatures that are born on this planet who just want a chance get no chance. While they lie to you on TV and tell you that they don't have enough resources to go around, that they can't grow enough food, that food scarcity is coming. And that's the current message, right, Deborah? The bullshizzle that you're talking, oh, prices are going up, food shortages are coming. No, they're making food shortages come. They're refusing to feed their people, to control their people. That's what they've always been up to. Like I said, y'all, I came from a privileged community. My brother just logged on. His name is Donnell Love. He'll say hi. Ask him. We grew up good. All right. I'm doing this because if I can do this, anybody can do it. Damn sure a government with billions of dollars that's starving people, convincing them that they need to be scared of the oxygen that's in the air instead of the poison that the billionaires put in their food that they subsidize. All right, you guys, I had to go. I love y'all to death. Y'all have a great day. This is Gerard. Thank you for all your support on Patreon.
Do you wanna break the chains that bind me? 'Cause I wanna break the chains that bind you. Do you wanna set the world free? Have perfect harmony? Isn't it time for that? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people from the bottom to the top? Make modern slavery stop. Do you wanna let go of the prisoners? See everyone happy. We can have this and more if we open up the doors. Well, what do you think about that? Do you wanna free, boom, boom, free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people and Mother Nature too? Close down all the zoos. Do you wanna boom, 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 boom? Do you wanna boom, 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 boom? Do you wanna free, boom, boom, free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people from the bottom to the top? Make modern slavery stop.